Oh,
because they may have the same questions. Okay. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Fire horses. Everybody got their fire horses ready to go? Let's get it going. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. A lot going on this week. Everybody's ranking up. And I know, Janelle, you had a question. You were going to say something, and then I
yeah.
want to talk
So,
about the orders and different things. I have different things, and I want to also this morning shorten up for new people, just on that tree of what people, all the different people that help you cycle in this tree that I sometimes people are new and don't quite get it. And then suddenly they go, oh, I finally got it. All my peoples help me rank up. And that's what makes it so exciting in a binary. And then making the matching chips as you build your 3 stars. All right, now, would you now, knowing where we're
okay,
going
yeah,
this
real
morning?
quick. So, I'm sure that everybody else is experiencing this too, but I have team members that are texting me, and I'm running into it too. When you do talk about this product, you're going to get people that tell you what other shots they're on and what other products they're taking to lose weight. So, I'm like compiling a list of objections and then how to overcome those objections. And so when I get that done, I'll get it to you, Christine, so that you can get it out to people, because I'm just we have to overcome objections like 3 or 4 times to get people closed. So
Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have such great leaders in our team. You're already trained. We just have a different product line. And
yeah.
so what would you say some of the objections you've had that would be interesting, or have you I know a lot of other people have already experienced that. Just,
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, example, I just had a lady that told me that she is on, I can't remember all these names, Zeppa Troy, I don't know. There's just so many of them. I can't
right,
remember all and how to pronounce them,
right,
okay? Because I'm
right,
not familiar with all this. But
right.
anyway, she has lost 80 pounds on it. And I said, oh, is it a shot? And she said, yes. And I said, would you be open to just comparing ours with yours? And she said, yes, I would be open. And I went and I looked up that shot she's taking. Uh, it causes tumors. And Ozempic, I just read an article. It causes cancer a year after they stop it, they're finding. So,
Whoa.
so I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
compiling
yeah,
these
yeah.
to tell people. Now, some people, they don't want to hear it and they get offended. And like I had a lady yesterday, I'm happy. And that's all she's, I'm happy with mine. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but I'm going to
Um,
compile
uh,
a list of
Axel,
objections and, you know,
perfect. I think that is great. And here's the deal. You cannot change someone's mind.
mm-mm.
I noticed yesterday when I went to my hairdresser, I was telling her about him, showing my little bottle, gave her my little card, talking about it. And then so while she's doing my hair, I pull up Dr. Dan's video and I now play the video. I said, would you be open to this? And she says, yes. She says, I am using the shots. I said, really? I said, well, this is all natural. She says, well, I want to know about this. So then I start listening and she's listening. And at the very end, she said, well, yes, I've lost weight, but I have had problems. And she didn't tell me what the problems were. I said, well, this might be a solution where you wouldn't have problems. And she said, well, I'm looking forward to using this. And so we have to be very careful not to insult them, just like what you
Yeah.
said. Is just, and I know Aaron probably has some good comments on that, our nurse up here. In just a second, we can talk, Aaron and Irene. We want to be mindful that we don't want to insult people, but just you might say things, you might want to look up some of the side effects with your product and take a look and compare it to ours or and see, and it's all good either way.
Yeah.
You just don't want to. But I think all of you, it will make them go back and start to look themselves. And they may not, like this, my hairdresser had never really mentioned to me she'd used the shots and she'd had problems.
Yeah.
How many are out there but don't want to admit it are not too sure. They're embarrassed, but oh, I want to do the weight loss, but they're not too sure. And so we
Yeah.
have to be careful. Now,
Yeah, and I don't want to offend anybody,
yes,
but I just
yes.
want to help people get healthier. Last thing, if anybody has any objections that they've come across that they want to add to the list, just let me know and I can add
Perfect.
that.
Perfect. That's very good. Very good.
And
Thank you.
Christine and Janelle,
Yes.
I did have an objection yesterday with our designated broker. She went to her doctor's appointment and she showed him all the facts that I gave her. And she told her doctor told her to get on the shot. And she said, "No, I already know the side effects of the shot. I'm not going to take the shot." And I showed him your drops, Irene, the facts. And then she said, "But I don't want to be anybody's guinea pig either." And I said, "You know, the owner and our scientists were the guinea pigs in the very beginning, and they've had great results. I've had great results with mine. I've been on it for 7 days, had no side effects." And then she said, "But I don't want to be on it forever, like the rest of the
Yeah.
GLP-1s, right? You have to
Yeah.
be on it forever." And I said, "You don't have to be on this forever. This will help you to um, what is the word I want to use? It will help you to find and create a habit so that you eat the right foods and that you maintain a certain weight. And ours is food. It's made with salmon peptides, mushrooms. How much more natural can you get? Are you going to be addicted to food? You're already eating food. So why would you not want to eat food for the rest of your life?"
Oh, I think that's great, Irene. And I think what Dr. Dan said the other night, and then I want Aaron to talk in a second here. Um, it's Dr. Dan was saying it's more than just losing weight. It's about stabilizing your blood sugar, your moods. It's maybe it's only once a week to take a drop or whatever. So it is, but some people, you won't get everybody. You just move on, and then pretty soon they'll begin to see the results. But that was good. That was good. And I think also when this gets in the PDR.net, because it is pending, then they can show the doctor, say, well, would you look this up? And look, and then they may say, well, yeah, all right, that's fine. Why don't you go ahead and use that product, and then we'll monitor it. Aaron,
Good morning. Yeah,
good morning.
I wanted to just piggyback on what Irene said. I actually just sent a news article. I sent it to Shannon and Elizabeth that was really just talking about the rebound effects that the shots are having, and the fact that just like other medications, they were originally designed to help, manage your diabetes.
Yes.
So when you stop taking them, then they do go back up. And so I think for somebody, I am on a shot. I'm really looking at this, and I'm talking to people who are on the shot, as what is your exit strategy? I didn't want to stay on the shot for more than a year, and I'm at a year now, and I want to be off of it. So I see this as a great exit strategy because I don't want to rebound and gain all that weight back. So I
Ah,
think that's really something that you can just talk to them. Hey, what's your exit strategy? Because I don't think anybody wants to stay on it forever. So how are
yeah.
you planning to do when you get off?
Oh, that's a great overcoming objection. Did everybody hear
Yes.
that? Excellent, Aaron. Is that if you've been on the shot, what's your exit strategy? You don't want to gain all that weight back. Maybe this is a solution to help maintain in a healthy way. That's very good,
Right.
Aaron.
And you have control. You take it or you don't take it versus, you take a shot and that's it. Whatever. You can control this. So I do like it. And it's natural. It's food, just like Irene said.
Yeah. Good, good,
Right.
good. And there's from
And
the nurse. Okay.
Christine,
Yes.
oh,
Yes, go
I don't
ahead.
think Erin is a nurse, but I just wanted to say I posted the article that Erin sent me. I sent it to you so you can share it with everyone.
Okay.
I just went out
Good.
and pulled it up, yeah, so you can share it with everyone. And I also wanted to say that one of my NPs, a nurse practitioner, she has a clinic. And honestly, when I did the shots 2 years ago, I was getting it from her, and I did it for 6 months. And so she's joining, of course. And immediately I told her about this. She'd watched the video. She's actually watched a presentation of yours. She said, this is so good for transition. So it's a great, yeah. So
Transition. Yeah.
she said good for transition.
All
Yeah,
right. I think that's the big key thing today, isn't it?
it
Is the
is.
people that are on shots, they're really thinking, do I want to be on the rest of our life? And the side effects, this is it. I think the word is transition. I think that's excellent. Thank you. And I will post that, which reminds me, anyone that's a 3-star and 3-star pro and above, I will always add you onto my WhatsApp list where we keep current. Be checking that every day, several times, because I am posting all the time, new ideas, new things, new postings, so that you're up to date. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, anyone else want to share this morning or have
Uh,
questions? The new?
Janelle, I just wanted to say thank you, Janelle. Overcoming objections. I love that list.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, I think the big one is insurance. And that's why I remember that only 10% of people, I think someone mentioned this, I don't know if it was Dr. Dan, but there is 10% that are taking the injections, but we have 90% of people that we also can be looking at
Yeah,
because
yeah,
those
yeah.
10%, they
Mhm.
may be on insurance and they're not paying for it. And there's that objection of I get this versus that. And I would still introduce it to them. I'd still talk about the transition. But guys, we have 90% of
Yeah,
people like myself who I have
and
a
me.
different kind of food problem, which someone on the call the other night mentioned that. Um, my food problem is I hate food. And so Gladys and Ashley, it took me a year, but they taught me how to get the noise out of my head so that I could lose weight. But it took me a year. They activated the GLP in my stomach through the multivitamin and through the revive and through training, but it was painful. Like it was so
Yeah.
much, but it was the noise in my head that made the whole difference for me. And now you heard someone say on the thing the other day, they're the same way that I was. Whereas you have people that just don't like food, so they're not getting the nutrition, and they have the same thing. They can't lose weight. So don't forget to talk to those people.
Yeah.
Also, it is like Christine, you said, it's for so many other things, but
Mhm.
also be careful because they're under their doctor's care. So you could
Mhm.
I just think we have to be careful with our language and we have to be careful because it's very sensitive
Mhm.
about your weight. And so,
Yeah.
just be careful how you speak to people too.
Yeah. That's very good. And the big point right here is that maybe some of those people on the shots don't ever they just don't want to get off or they're not willing. It's okay. 90% of people are like me, Antoinette, other people that maybe are I've never been on a shot, but I would like to lose another 10, 20, 30 pounds, you know, just and so that is your huge market. So don't just absolutely go after all those people that are on the shots. But of course, if you come across them, then it's good that we will have those objections. And
Christine,
yes, yes,
I just wanted to introduce a brand new BA. You
yes,
don't really
let's
know
do
who
that.
all is on here, but
Yes.
Evelyn, if you're on, and Evelyn is brand new. She's a registered nurse out of Texas and also owns a clinic. And she just came in, I believe, in Dallas, Antoinette. And she just came in, I believe, last week, already did her Advantage order and already has 3 people. And we were on the phone with maybe 5 of our other friends who are also clinicians. They own their own clinics or whatever. And they definitely, and I even had to pull in Antoinette at one point because they had a question that was a little technical. But I just love her spunk. She really gets it. And, with her friends, I know she's going to do great. So I want to welcome her. Evelyn,
Where's
if,
Evelyn?
if you could go
Evelyn?
in. Yes.
Where's Evelyn? Where is she? I don't see her.
Hi,
No.
everybody. I was just
Oh,
telling
there you
Elizabeth
are.
that I
There
look
you
a hot
are.
mess.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
There you are.
So I'm
Welcome.
working from home today because I'm in Dallas and we're kind of snowed in. And yeah, so Ellie, I know that my computer the other day said Evelyn RN. I was an RN. I'm a nurse practitioner now, and that's how I own the
Okay.
clinic. But
Mm,
yeah, I'm so excited about this and just to be working with Elizabeth because I've known her like forever in Mary
mm-hmm.
Kay and Isogenics, and she's just awesome. I just love the fact that I'm, in her team, and I know that, this is just going to translate into just big things for me. So I'm very excited starting the year, you know, in this space.
Right.
Oh, Evelyn,
Hey,
we're so happy to have you. I know you're going to be great. You'll be a 3 star this week. You already have
oh yeah.
three. Let's get three more, like right now. But I want to know, do you live in Houston and you're working today in Dallas, or do you live in Dallas now?
Oh, she lives in
Actually,
Dallas.
I live in Dallas. I live in Dallas. I live in Cedar Hill, and my clinic
Okay.
is in Dallas also. Yeah, I'm just working from home because, the weather is still
Okay.
not
Okay.
quite good.
Well, that's
Yeah, and I
great.
don't
We're
really have
building.
patients today.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, and everybody has to be safe right now. But what does that mean? That's all good for all of us to be onto the Zoom calls today. I want to point that out that Elizabeth has Zoom calls I just posted on the 3 star. And of course, tonight we have Ashley, and I sent that list out, and we're doing the marathon week. Everything starts today, marathon. Everybody's ranking up to 3 star, 3 star pro. Everybody on board? We're all moving together. You know,
Woohoo.
it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll be right here for you. I wanted to just quickly, I got a message this morning because I had one of my people say, "Oh, I still don't have my order," and I ordered in the beginning. And then there was some, uh, they called customer service, and then they said, "Oh no, well, we're doing it." Usually when it goes in the system, it's in the channel and then it's shipped out next day. But they've had to make some adjustments because of the overwhelming demand for the product. It just blowout. You've heard our owner just going like crazy. So I asked Nikki last night. I sent her a message and she sent this to me this morning. And I know Craig had sent me a message too, and somebody else. But this is what Nikki said regarding the shipment of these products. She said, while we typically ship orders in the order they were received, inventory is currently arriving in stages. To get product out to as many customers as possible, we're shipping a mix of order sizes. That's the thing, order sizes as inventory becomes available. This helps us begin to delivering products sooner, even though it may occasionally mean a little later order ships before an earlier order. Rest assured, we're continuing to ship as quickly as inventory arrives. So we've got more. I think Daniel said that in the next 3 days they should be caught up, but they have had overwhelming. And so I know some of you have ordered even in the beginning and don't have it, and then you can't understand why somebody else that just signed up a week ago already got their order. Well, maybe it was just a small order. Maybe you ordered a larger order. I don't know, but I think logistically they are doing everything. They're working 24 hours a day. I mean, they are working. So we just have to be patient. It kind of reminds me when our company first opened. Most of you, there were just a handful of you. Miriam will know this. Remember, and uh, Kimberly and
Yeah,
Kenyon, some of the people that we started with.
we
Um,
worked months without it.
when we launched, and we bought Founders, and we didn't get it for 6 weeks. I mean, we were like, when's it coming? But see what was happening, it was an overwhelming demand, and then the boxes, and they were trying to get, and then they couldn't put the Founders together because some of the products were still being uh, they were waiting for the box to match up to the product to put into the Founders. But we all, we handle it, didn't we, Kenyon? We made it, and we all did it, and then we got it, but we continued working. Here's the deal. We just continued working and kept enrolling and kept going. And when we all got it, and they were all happy. But that's part of being in a startup company. And here we have a new startup product that is the first one of its kind in the world. It's incredible. So it will level out and then everything pretty soon. We have a plant now in distribution in Memphis for the East Coast, so that is good. We didn't have that in the beginning of the company. So they're shipping things there. And when we get caught up, and then as Daniel said, that they will have enough product that we will never go through this again. That's the key. We have a great owner who has invested more money. Remember, I said one of the reasons I joined this company is because our owner had the money. Imagine launching a product and you don't have enough money to even ship out or can't even get enough product out to the people, but our owner does, but we just be patient because we're growing. Kenyon, did you want to say something regarding that?
Yes, I was one of the lucky ones at the beginning. I lived in St. George and I got probably one of the first ones to get the product. But what I want to piggyback on what you said is if you have a big pack and you got a bunch of bottles, I signed a lady up the other day. I gave her a bottle and it says, when your order comes, replace that bottle back to me so they could start the product. So if we have product, let's give them a bottle so they can start experience if we have it on hand. Now, don't give all of it out so you run out because I'm on this product and I am down 12 pounds
Woo!
and this thing is blowing up. I had friends call me, I posted, call me and signing up just from my post. So guys,
Uh-huh.
just get out and do it. Yes, we have orders that are delayed. Yes, it's going to happen. And but we just got to keep our head up and just do what we need to do. And Christine, I'm gonna Mama Three, I call her. You're amazing, and congratulations on 5 star. I'm so proud of you. You bring
Oh,
tears to my eyes because you are so amazing. Thank you so much.
thank you, Kenyon. Thank you very much. Well, I appreciate you, and I'm just delighted that you are working with us, and you just that you and George and that whole team. That's just so great. We just love you, and I love what you said today. That was very smart, wasn't it? If you do have extra, maybe you even have bought the smaller one. You have 3 pack. Give, and you have somebody give them a. Don't short yourself, of course, but. Of course, I bought a larger pack, and that would be a reason also to get a larger pack. Everyone to get a larger pack this week, even if you got a pack of 200 or the 200, maybe invest in that because then you can use it as a rolling out. People, oh, I don't have it now. Oh, here, I have 3 of mine. Give you my 3, and then when you get your 3, give it back to me, and then that way people won't be as frustrated. Now, of course, if you did order a larger packet, you don't have it. That's really problematic. Problematic, but we will find other people to help you. But let's just all be patient, but be excited and keep posting. In Kenya, wow, 12 pounds down. And I know I had a couple of people yesterday posting, oh, tell me, how do I order this? Because I asked me the night before, I sent him Dr. Dan's video. Then I sent him Ashley's little clip that is so wonderful. And then last night, how do I order this? So I sent my link. So, I mean, it's like juggling this and that. So people are watching. Don't slow down your momentum. This is critical for all of you. You're all in this movement. We're all going to 3 star. Keep posting. This will help you. I talked about this yesterday. What if you got 3 people that only did 200? That's one leg done on your 3 star. But, or maybe they do the middle pack, the 5.99, which is great. You've got enough. You're almost there. You've got another 100 points. You bring another person in that does maybe a 200. Well, that's 2 there. That's another leg done. That 36 is going to hop up. You could today. A lot of you just get out there and roll them. Listen to your leaders like Elizabeth and Antoinette and Kimberly and all the rest of you 3 stars above. Watch your people. Watch their back office. If you yourself are confused, call me. I was in the last night. I was up late looking in the back office for people. Oh yes, you need this, because it is confusing in the beginning. It's like Greek language to you, but it's not that difficult. So we want to just keep it going. We don't want to slow down the momentum. That's what is the deal. I talked about this if earlier in the week. Even if you hit 3 star, we don't stop at 3 star. We continue on because it's got this momentum. Nothing replaces momentum. It's the killer of our business is start, stop. Start, stop. We watched Robin Eller the other day. She hit 3 star in the weekend. What did she do? She just continued right on. I got to get 2 more every day. That was her goal. Going to get 2 more every day. She just, in her mind, that's what she's thinking. And that's what you have to do. And so it becomes a rhythm. And then it becomes easy. And you know what? And then you're teaching your people to do the same thing. They think, oh, yeah, I got to get 2, and I'm getting the 3 star, and then I'm going to get another 2, and then we're going to get 2. And oh my God, we're 3 stars, bro. Oh, we're almost there. And then the people down there, they get excited. See, they feel the energy. Nobody follows a parked car. So you can't just get to 3 star and go, I'm a 3 star and sit down because you don't want to lose your momentum, especially with this product that everybody's looking for. And it's all over the web, which reminds me today at 11 o'clock Mountain, we have the, say, Instagram. The company will be doing a recognition thing. So we want to support that, of course. But just keep this momentum. You want to, it's a real simple business. All you have to do is get people on the presentations. A simple business. Prospect, that means posting or talking to people. All right. How many posts are going out today? Not once a day, maybe 2 or 3 times, because people look at different times and they pop up and then yes.
Tonight at 8 o'clock, guys, we're going to be at 7 to 7:35. Amy LaFay did the most incredible training on social media. She came from a weight loss company where, if any of you know, she was almost number one in that company. And so you can see she's on fire. She's just a different person. And so at 8 p.m. Central Time on my whatever Zoom, I'm gonna cut. I have to cut her video because at the beginning it's all about her team. So I'm gonna just play the part about social media. I just want to tell most of you we're doing it wrong. So she talks about why and how she built all of her people so quickly.
Okay.
Ashley's another one that's doing it right. That's how she got 32 people because they know how to post. So it shouldn't be more than 30 minutes, but at 8 o'clock, I love you guys because I'm typically in bed. At 8 o'clock, I'm going to run it.
All
on my
right.
Zoom.
All right. Would you record that too? Excuse me.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. So I'm gonna try to record it and run it. And then that way we have it. And then we did update. Thank you, Ashley. We updated Christine's YouTube.
Oh, good.
So we have like 7 or 8 videos in there. If you guys want to hop into her YouTube, it's finally done. I'll try to put the link. I don't know, Ashley, if you can do it. We'll put the link. So Ashley did that last night. We updated her YouTube. We're gonna try and redo. It's important, guys. She says the worst thing we could do is add our link on social media.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of other
Yes.
tips and
Yeah.
things that you say, and that's why, Karen, that's why he's getting what he's getting. But when I listen to him, I'm like, oh, I'm doing it all wrong. So
Yeah.
tonight, real quick, and I'll try to record it. We'll try to get it on there. But I just want to let you guys know we just have to listen to those that know how to do it. She's done
Hey,
this
you know
before.
what? All right. For those, this is what I would like. For those that can't get on tonight, maybe have other previous things, maybe you could record that and put it on our call here tomorrow morning.
Oh, I could.
Yeah, we could all listen. Would that be good? Everybody could hear
I
that?
added it to the chat.
Okay. Or no,
I
no,
just
but I'm
added her thing to the chat.
Oh, well, the beginning. Well, okay.
All
I
right.
didn't want to add the beginning, Kimberly. That's why. But okay.
Yeah. See, when
We'll
she
skip
wants
the
to,
beginning, guys, because her contests are not our contests and things they're doing, we're not
Yeah.
doing. So
Yeah.
skip up to the part where she talks about social media.
Oh, okay. So if you have the video, cut it off, just go past her little team thing and then go on. But that absolutely, I do not post my link on the social media platform when I'm talking about it. I wait for them to respond and then I start communication on a private message. And that's what I do, and that's how I ended up recruiting 8 or 9 people, not 36. But bravo to Ashley. But they'll say, "How do I get this? I'm creating interest," and they want to know about it. Make it simple. And then they send a message. I said, "I would be glad to." Then I quickly send on a private message or to their text when they give me a number. I send them the video of Dr. Dan and Ashley, and then they watch it, and then they send back, "How do I order this?" I said, "I'll be glad to send my link." That's what I've been doing. It's so easy. Now, Amy may do it differently, which we can learn and get some new ideas, but I'm just telling you what I did. But let's listen to what Amy's doing too. Okay. But just don't advertise and say, "Here's my link on social media." You want to build that relationship with that person that you can even come around and do the marketing plan with them and talk to them. Okay.
Christine?
Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead,
Kyle.
Kyle. Go ahead, Kyle.
That's okay. Janelle, go ahead. I
Oh,
just
no, you
had a
had your
really,
hand up. I
You've had your hand
interrupted.
up.
Sorry.
You've
I
had your
know,
hand
I
up.
put it down and had it up. And so
All
speaking of
right.
you, Janelle, objections real quick. And I didn't really even want to say this out loud, and I don't know if anyone has had this already or not. Maybe I'm the only one, but, are you saying that I'm fat?
Yes,
Oh,
we've had that.
oh,
Hmm.
Are you
oh,
saying that I need to lose weight?
Yes.
oh.
Christine,
Interesting.
can I help? Can I tell Kyle what I've been
Yes,
doing?
yes, that'd be great.
Gladys.
Kyle, when I text somebody, the first thing I say if I know them is, "I'm not saying that you need to lose weight, LOL."
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
what I
smart.
say.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
I'm
That's
not
good. That's
saying that you
prefacing
need
it.
to lose weight, LOL. I want to share with you a product that has a lot of other benefits.
Yeah, that's basically what I do, and I think that's good. It's not just about weight loss. There are people that we heard the other day, like Amy LeVay, skinny, but have different issues, and that's what Dr. Nan says. All of our bodies are different, and
Well,
so
right.
it's
Yeah.
not just about fat. But when I talk about, I'm just saying I'm excited about this new product that I'm using. You know that the GLP and people say, "Well, what is this?" And then I start talking about you can lose weight naturally, but there's other benefits to it.
Well,
It helps
right.
you with
And
your
and and
blood
given the
sugar.
fact, go ahead.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't
no,
mean to
blood
interrupt.
sugar, the mood, your sleep. That's what Dr. Dan said. I mean, it's a great product. So when you use those keywords, it helps you with your blood sugar, it helps you with your sleep, your moods, and if you want to lose extra pounds, it's really a great way to curb appetite, and you don't have the side effects like some of those other products that are out on the market where you lose your hair and you lose your lean muscle, etc. So just but that was very good, Kyle.
And can
Yeah,
I
Okay.
share
I've been,
something too when Kyle's done about that?
All right, all right. Are Kyle, are you finished or not? Or
Well,
yes, I'm
it's
done.
on that
okay.
topic.
All right, all right. All right, go ahead, Kimberly.
For some of the other people that I've mentioned is like I tell them, well, you know how this big craze is in the market in the world right now. Everybody is on these shots. I'd like to tap in, tell you about what we have going on for this huge change in lifestyle and change in health that everybody's talking about. So I go with the business part, not about the health or about their
Good.
weight or anything like that, because I'm not a doctor. I don't care. I don't
Uh-huh.
want to get into that. I just talk about this huge new market that is just like millions of people are in. It's just
Pro-
crazy.
Perfect. Very well said. The new big business of the world. And I've always said, talk about business first. But I know we've had this craze because we're all so excited. But I just think, we have this, you could carry this in your purse wherever you are. You take a dropper here. But that's the way you talk about it. is that you talk about the business, this new business craze, because you'll pick up people and say, "Oh, business. Oh, yes, I have." Now they're alert. I've heard that. All the movie stars using these things and, well, what is that? Yeah, well, we've got the solution. We're building a business on a revolutionary product that helps the world. And so leading with the business. Okay, one more, and then I want to conclude because I have to do a couple of numbers up here. Robin, your last one. Robin?
Yes, good morning, everybody. So I
Good
just wanted to
morning.
share. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, great. So I never share my link on my posts. I never just send my link to Messenger or texting or any of that. What I do is I've been posting more regularly, and then people I'll just say drop if you say the word comment, that kind of is a red flag to Facebook. So don't use the word comment, but I just say drop info below or DM me, because a lot of people are DMing me because it's personal and it's none of everybody else's business.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
losing weight, gaining weight, whatever with your weight is, that's a touchy subject. So,
Yeah.
so they usually just like DM me, or sometimes they'll say info, please. And so I message them and I tell them, I just sent you a DM. I message them and then I send them the video, the 16-minute. I call it a presentation because I want them to know you can listen while you're driving. You don't have to sit and watch it. And I just say, here's the 16-minute presentation you can listen to. After you've listened to it, call me. And I put my phone number on there. I still do not send them my link because I want to make sure they're getting all the products that they need. And maybe
Okay.
like if they're getting the 3 bottles, the people who are like hesitant, they're going to go for the 3 bottles. The people on the tight budget, they're going to go for the 3 bottles. But they need a Purify to help them be
Right.
successful, at least a
Right.
Purify. So
Yeah.
I always make sure they get a Purify. I wasn't doing this at first. This is what I've been doing the past week and a half. So I make sure they order a Purify, and I tell them, by the way, you are going to be able to make sure you don't run out of your products. I'm putting you on Smart Ship. That way you'll be getting what you need every month. You can always go in and change it, update it, whatever, but I am putting you on Smart Ship. I don't tell
Smart.
them, do you want to be on Smart Ship?
Yes, yes.
Because I
Yeah.
wasn't doing that in the
Yeah.
beginning, and I had to go back and like get people on Smart Ship. And you
Yeah.
never want to have to go back. It's too time
Right.
consuming.
Perfect.
And then you've got to talk them into it sometimes. So I put them
Perfect.
on Smart Ship, and then I say, now who do you know that is looking to lose weight or have better health and could come alongside and be a support to you? And
Perfect.
then we talk about adding people to theirs. I'm still working on,
Yeah.
getting that doing that in a better way. But
Perfect.
and getting that, because a lot of people are like, well, I want to try it first. Now, mind you, I have not gotten my products yet. So I'm showing pictures
And
of
you live in
when I
Salt Lake.
started when I started using the product initially, and was using the 3 that really helped with inflammation and weight loss. And so I'm using that. I'm using other people's pictures and other people's testimonies. But when I do message someone, if I don't have their phone number, I message them. Or if I do have their phone number, I call them. And this is what I say. And I mean, it's so simple and so clean. I just say, hey, make the little small talk. How's your family? How are the kids? Oh my gosh, they're so big, and all of that. And then I'm like, well, who do you know that's looking to lose weight? Because if you do it that way, they don't feel like you're coming at them.
Yeah.
Because for me, if someone were to come up to me and say, hey, girl, I've got this weight loss program, I'd
Yes.
be like, yeah, you turn around, because, that's not how you do it.
Right.
Coming from a girl that has struggled with, weight most of my life and
Yeah, I
has
understand.
tried diet, has tried this, has tried that. And, when your metabolism is screwed up, it's screwed up, and no
Yeah.
diet's going to fix that. So
Right. All right.
anyway, I'm
Thank you,
just
Robin.
grateful for this.
All right.
So thank
Thank
you.
you.
You guys
Very
rock it
good.
out.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Sherry, quickly.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Really quickly, I just wanted to give an objection that I received. I had several people on the call for the global call the other night, and I didn't realize it was going to be a lot of for the company. So people came in that were brand new wanting to hear about the GLP. That was the first objection, which I overcame. But one lady said to me, she said, "Well, I didn't like the testimonials." She is heavily overweight. She
Oh,
said, everybody was skinny. What does that mean to me? That's what she
oh,
said to me. And I said, well, it's so brand new that we just randomly took some people that had had some experiences. But there's people of all weights that have lost weight or losing weight, waiting for their product or wanting better blood sugar. Or so I just tried to go with that flow to to counteract
all
that.
right. All right. Well, you know what I would do, Sherry? I'd send out the video for that particular
Yes.
person.
And I did that.
Yeah. And show it's but we have Cindy that's lost a lot of weight, and she, she's had issues. And so we can't please everybody.
True.
We everybody, and then we hear the people say, well, even on the little video, someone says, well, they're all fat. There's no skinny people on the video. I mean, it's like we
It's
need a
both.
combination or something. It's like we can't please them, but just be mindful of everything. So that's all good. Well,
I, go ahead. No, I was
all
going to
right.
say on that video, although they didn't say it, Amy did say it. She's been on the shots for a while, Amy
Yeah.
LaFay, and there were a couple people
Yeah.
on there that had got gastro bypass surgery, but they didn't quite say it. But it
Mm-mm.
would have been nice because they had other issues and had been on the shot and were taking it.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know. Like you may say there were people that were overweight that da 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 da, but I don't know. I just it's just it was awesome.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to just pull this up real quick, and then we're going to get off because I know you all have to get on the calls and get your people on, and let's blow it out. Let me just share. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. That's ah. Oh. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay, I just want to remind everybody of how this works as you start to build your 6 stars. I mean, well, your 6 people. That's what you're working on this week. You all get 6 people. Remember, all of them must, between the six, must do 3,600 between the six. No more than 600 per leg will count to qualify for the 36. Yes, you'll get paid on the CV and all that, but just get everybody to be getting there too. That's all you have to really think about. And if everybody did a 500 or a 200, it's going to add up. So these, and they're going to be on 2 on one side, 4 on the other, or 3 and 3. That's all we're doing outside, and it must be equal 600. What in the world? 600 on each leg, as we know. But I want to show this to you just so that you understand as you build and bring those 3 stars in, you are now building. Let's say you've got 2 on one side and you've got 4 on another side. Those are the 6. They're like this, but we're putting them like this on the tree. Remember, we want them to all get there too. Now, as we begin to build, this can be maybe a common leg. That means that maybe you've got people up above here that are bringing people down, and they're coming down here to help you build. And you see this, and it's called spillover. That is a common leg. You have help. And then you have a private leg. On this side, you need to come over here and start building and bringing people over here too, because you need to help this side on your private leg. You are helping them build a common leg. So when they go in to start building their private leg, they have help from this side, and you're helping this side. They will start building their inside. That's why there's psychology. You've got a common leg that you're getting help. You need to start building the private leg. And then all those people start going down. They're helping build that private leg that becomes their common leg because they're not over here on this side. They're over on this side. So now you're building this common leg. Now you're teaching them to go in and they're building their private leg because they're getting help from you. That's how this works. All of these people that are coming in when they're building their private leg because they see you're helping them. Listen to this. Watch how this happens. These people are all ordering. All of these orders, all those points help you do 300 points. It isn't just your personals, it's your people's. Maybe one person does 100 CV. And then this one over here does 100 CV. And this person up here does 100 CV. That's 300 cycle. And if you've got volume on your common leg, they'll pull out the 600 automatically. And so you've got 3 and 6. Boom. But it's the everybody's order counts for either the left side or the right side, which is common or private. It could be switched over, but the same thing is going on here. These people are bringing people. And I remember when Elizabeth finally woke up. Oh, sorry. What happened here? When Elizabeth woke up one day and said, "What? You mean all of these people inside here also count to help me get that 600 points on one side or the 300 points on one side?" I said, "Yeah." It is such a remarkable thing. That's why we keep saying, get everybody to get there too, and then they get there too, and get them to get their first 6 to get to 3-star. And then when you start blowing out, you eventually will have a leg that will be doing more than the other. And so let's say that you have a big leg of volume, like some of you do. Guess what? Let's say you want to go pro. You're a 3-star already. Guess what happens here? It becomes very easy. So this is all you have to do is, let's say you have a lot of volume. You have at least, you have to have at least, you must have at least 30,000 volume CV on one side. The other side needs 15,000. So let's say that you have 30,000 CV or more already on one side. Maybe you're new and you don't have it yet, but it's going to come because all these people are going to start bringing people in and all that volume is going to kick in. But when you have 30,000 or more, someone like Elizabeth who has more than that, and other people here on this team, I could go, I don't mention all the names. All you have to do now is focus on the other leg to get 15,000. How do you get the 15,000? Well, they're going to be new orders. But if you build 4 3-stars out of this 15,000, so you're going to 3-star, now you build 3 stars behind you. If you build 3, what's it? 3, you get, where's my calculator here? You build 4 times 36. Just a minute. I think it's just a minute. Is 14,400. So if you build 3, these, you've got 4 3-stars on one side, pulling in 36, 36, 36. That's 14. I think it was 14.8, but I had 14. Let me just double check it. 4 times 36. Yeah, it's 14.4, and you've got extra orders. Guess what you've done here? They pull out the 600 from this side, and now you've made your 15,000 over here, and you're a 3-star pro. That's how you get to pro, is you build, when you have 30,000 or more on one side, all you have to do is build 15,000 on the other side by building 3 stars that are going to pull in 3,600 each, building their 6. Does everybody get this? It is a simple thing. It's really, you need 30,000 and you need 15,000 to get to 3-star pro. That's 50 cycles. And then you start moving up, and then you tell them to do the same thing, and they start duplicating it, pushes you up to 3-star elite, and then you become a 4-star, and then you become a 5-star. It just works. So the bottom line here, everybody on your team helps. And so we want to just focus on building 3 stars this week, and then teach those people while they are becoming 3 stars to start building 3 stars beneath them. Does everybody understand that? Are there any questions? I just want everybody to be focused. 3-star, 3-star, 3-star. Everything else will happen on this, and it becomes huge, huge, huge. And any questions on that, Elizabeth?
Yes, I don't quite have a question, but I want to say thank you so much because if you already built and you have a team because of the momentum, I know a lot of times, and I'm just going to say this, and I hope nobody takes offense in this. It's so easy to just go by, oh, well, now, I'm just talking to the fire horses, by the way.
Right,
This is
right.
not a, yeah. It is so easy to say, well, you're going to do your 2 and you do your 2 because we're thinking. But this is a time in the world and in this side of the world where people are thinking, looking for stuff. So, what I have been getting people who are just building straight for a 3-star, they don't know any different. I had a new person yesterday on a call last night. She's not on here, I think, from my new person in Detroit. And in the speaking of presentation, we went straight into 3-star. And because people are looking for money. And so I asked her, I said, well, what lights your boat right now? And what is most important to you? And I said 2 things. And it could be what is it? Where do you see value in the products and what it could do for you? And also, where do you see value in the opportunity? And so then that really gauges me to where is her interest, okay? And then one of them said, oh, I already know the product is great. I can see that, but I didn't know about the business, and that's what interests me. And I said, oh, really? And I said, what is it you're looking for? She says, I'm really looking to make some extra money that I need. And so if this can be a business, it will be really great. And I said, what? So it's a lot of questions. I said, so what is in it that you saw that, just had value? She said the fact that, because my big example is just think of a Costco, and if we all own the Costco, so long as the store is open, we don't need to know who's going in the store, is going to make money because we opened the store already. Except for that, this store is a 24/7 store. And so, and just imagine, so to,
That's
think
great.
what you did 2 years ago. Now think 2 years from now, if you did nothing and crawl, you can tell a friend to tell a friend they're going into Costco, they're going into Costco, and our Costco is 24/7, so money grows. So she said that was that potential. She said, I love the illustration of Costco. It gets it. And I said, well, here's the deal. We know you're already in now. And I showed her the structure. I said, here's where money begins, and you really need to get. She says, well, tell me about that. And I said, that's what. And it's just an assumption. Most people coming now because of the momentum and the JLP are going straight for 3-star so they can be set to really start building. And that is the word, and that's where I go from there. So I'm just
Perfect.
saying we have to be kind of step out of our own way and not worry, because sometimes the mind is thinking, oh, she's gonna run away and da da da. No, talk to her. People are looking for more, and then follow her and build it up. But set a bar, and the bar is 3-star. And let me just say, we're
Absolutely.
gonna see people who are popping in here, and one of them may be myself, who say, oh, we're 3 pro. Don't get caught up. What is the structure by the end of March? What's your structure? Because even if now you're brand new, what is your game plan for that by the end of March? What are you 90 days, people? And I'm considering January to be a month 1, okay? What can you do? Because when you have that kind of structure, I put a list of all the people I've talked to, say, okay, I want red, I want red, I want red. So I'm focusing on them, and they will bring the milk, and the cream is rising. And it's
Yes,
easier work.
absolutely. The cream always rises. And you always talk business. If you're only talking product, you're not going to build a big thing. And you want those, that's a board of directors looking for those 10 great people who say, I want to make a lot of money. They'll be in the tree with all the customers and they will bring in thousands. And I loved your analogy about Costco. So you're just building a store, people are coming into Costco. And then just imagine all those people coming in and buying in your store. I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. But everybody should be talking 3-star, and that is the bar. It's not just 2. The bar is set higher in the fire horse area. Okay. And then all go to 3-star. We go to 3-star pro, 3-star elite. That's the bar because I want you to make money. How many
Plus,
want to make
Christine, it's not about us. It really is not about us. I had to really
Yes.
get myself out of the way.
No.
Single mom, got to make the money, da 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 da. But the truth is, like Evelyn, like Mia, what will happen to her if she
Yes.
really gets it? We need to like put us down because if you go, just forget you. Just be so caught up in letting people see passionately. They will see it, and people cherish your belief in them, even when they don't see themselves. That's what they cherish most. So forget us. You are going to make it either
Yes.
ways, but the more you practice, the better you become. So I want to challenge us to be daring to have 3-star conversations today. Maybe you had a new person and you're just so excited she got in. You call her and said, oh my gosh, you know what? I just got to share this with you. I was thinking about you last night. Did I mention to you 3-star? I see how you value and you came in with Advantage Pack. And I want, if I'm able, question, if I were to tell you how you can get to the first stop where money really starts opening, would you be interested? Because I will support you. And then, of course, she's going to say yes. And then, boom. So I have really, I am putting me down and I am really, because for what I get and where we are, what can happen to other people? We need to really get caught up in setting them right. And if they get to 3-star and do nothing else, they'll set up. Sorry.
No, that is excellent because I've said a million times, and I just love what you said, Elizabeth. When you really understand this is not about you, it's about the people, about serving other people and helping other people, you will be the greatest leader of all. The greatest leader of all is the one that builds the most leaders because I don't, you notice that I didn't say last week to anyone, I'm going for 5-star. That wasn't about me. I was all focused on helping all of you get to 3-star, 3-star pro, 3-star elite, etc. That was my focus because it is not about me. It's about you helping other people. And so she said it beautifully. It's get yourself out of the way. If you don't want to ever go and
A
say, "Hey,
triathlete for South Africa. And I have some
uh,
questions
uh,
for Elizabeth,
just a minute.
period.
All right. You don't want to go and say, I'm going for 4-star this week. Everybody needs to help me. No, it's not about you. It's about your people. You help them become successful, and then you will have what you need. Does everybody understand this? Now, of course, you can talk to your leader. I'm going for this goal. I'm going for this. That's great. Yeah, we can do that on an individual, but not to your people because then it's like, well, what's in it for me? No, it's all about your people. Number one, always, 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 always serving the people. And then they feel so, because everyone wears an invisible sign, make me feel important, show me the way. No one else is giving them a chance to be successful. We are. We have the best opportunity, the best product, the best platform in the industry. It is so awesome. So let's run today. Let's get people on. Don't be afraid who says no, but worry about who you miss. Get on there and let's have a great day. Get on the calls. Thank you, Fire Horses. You are the best.